Hey guys, it's Kiara and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, welcome, and how are you? Well, let's start off by saying Happy New Year, since I didn't get to tell you that in my last video. But Happy New Year. I hope y'all had a great one. I had a nice one. It was nice and I enjoyed it, but I hope you all had one. Alright, so this video, as the title clearly states, is going to be my 2019 art goals. Yes, so that's what I'm gonna be talking about. It's not a really long list, so you don't have to hear me talk for too long. Sorry, we just got to deal with it. But we're just gonna jump right into it because I don't want the video to be as long, even though every time I say I don't want the video to be long, it always ends up being long. But we're gonna ignore that, so let's just get into my art goals, shall we? Okay, so my first thing on my list of art goals is to try different mediums, because of course on my channel you always see me use Copic markers or just alcohol-based markers. I want to kind of like branch out. I actually really love acrylic paint. I need to stop saying I actually. At one point I was painting a lot and really enjoyed it. I don't know why I stopped, but I did stop. I've always been interested in gouache and really want to try those out. I've also wanted to try watercolors. I bought like 2 sets of watercolors and only touched them like once and then put them down. That's only because I got frustrated. But I definitely want to do more of that. Like, I want to branch out, experience other mediums, because who knows, I might like one and stick to that one. I've slowly been getting into color pencil. Like, it's just one of those things that just happened, so I'm just gonna run with it, but we'll see. We will see, but I'm just gonna run with it and see what it happens. But I would definitely like for 2019 for me to try out different mediums and show you guys what I can do with it. It's probably not going to be great, but you know, it's my art journey. We're here to learn together. You're here to watch me prosper, and I'm here to inspire you to go do what you gotta do. Yeah, it's a win-win for us all. The next thing that is on my list is to experiment with like my art. And what I mean by that is get out of my comfort zone. You know, you have the drawings that you're just used to drawing, and when you want to draw something, you usually go to your comfort zone. You don't think, oh, let me try this or let me try that. So I definitely want to sprinkle in some different things with my art. I could possibly like it. I mean, if I don't, then hey, I know that that's just not the type of thing that I want in my art. Definitely want to bring different elements in. So that's number 2, to experiment. And I'm slowly getting into that a little bit. I haven't played around with it a lot, but I mean, like, experiment with different colors. If I just work with one color and try different hues, a limited color palette, you know, like just tiny stuff like that. Or you saw me on my channel, you saw me do something with washi tape. See if I want to incorporate more of that, or see if I want to incorporate some other stuff. Just, you know, just experiment. Have fun with it. Yeah. Okay, so the third thing that is on my list is to relax when I'm doing art. I've gotten to the point to where, like, when I'm drawing something, and I'm a perfectionist, so if I see an image in my head, I'm going to want it to come out. I'm going to want it, when I draw, the outcome to be exactly how I pictured it. Well, if you don't have the skills for that, it's not gonna happen. So that's where, like, my perfectionists come out. But I really want to just, like, it's weird to say train myself, but I kind of have to get back into train myself to just relax with my art. Like, mistakes are gonna happen, everything's not gonna be perfect. And to also, another thing on my list is to just like accept my mistakes. If something doesn't go the way that I want it to, like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So, like my other one, experimenting. Like, it's all about experimenting. It's all about having fun and being relaxed. Like, art's supposed to relax you. It's not supposed to stress you out. If it's stressing you out, then something's going on. You need to change something. Because I definitely need to do that. But yes, I want art to be more fun for me and relaxing, because I used to draw all the time. Like, it's when you get to the point to where your art is stressing you out, you're not going to want to do it as much, and you're going to think of it more as a chore than something that I really enjoy to do, and you will lose the passion for it. So you definitely don't want to do that. I know sometimes art block can happen, but you slowly gotta ease your way out of it. Sometimes you can just take a break, but be sure to get back to it. If you have to slowly ease your way out of it by drawing like tiny stuff or drawing comfort zone stuff, do it. But yeah, art block is no joke, but definitely do not give up on it. Stuff happens. It's okay. So this next one is more just like a me thing. Like all of these are just for me, but I mean, they're not just for me. You can apply them to yourself too as well. That is what I'm here for. But I really target this one towards me, but if you are the same, hey. But I want to make more finished pieces outside of my sketchbook. Sorry for sniffling so much. Oh my god. And what I mean by that is I do literally everything in my sketchbook. Well, of course, it's our sketchbook. I'm not saying you can't have finished pieces in your sketchbook. Like, that's totally okay. But for me, I feel like I need to just branch out and have more finished pieces on, like, separate sheets of paper. Like, you know, like the final bristle board or cardstock or, like, whatever paper I use, because I switch all the time. I need to do that because I was actually going through some old artwork. I have some old prints in my Storenvy. That is always the first link in the description underneath, just letting you know. But I had some old prints that I was looking through that I need to get rid of, and I was also wanting to get rid of some old originals. And as I was flipping through, I noticed that I don't have a lot that's just standoff. Like, it's on its own piece of paper. Like, everything was kind of in my sketchbook, so I need to work on separating finished pieces from my sketchbook, because the sketchbook I use, I can't just rip out the page, scan it, and then put it back. I'll have to like cut it out or something. And usually when something's in my sketchbook, I don't want to have to take it out to replace it, to put it back in. I don't know, I'm really weird like that. So I definitely want to do that. Just separate finished pieces from, you know, like you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, and the next thing that is on my list is to start drawing art that's for me. And what I mean by that is not when you go to draw something, you go, oh, what do people like? What do they like to see? What, you know, like what pieces are trending? What are they into? Not to think like that, but to think of like, oh, what do I want to draw today? What concept do I like? What do I feel like drawing versus what do people want to see, if that makes sense. So for 2019, I definitely want to start drawing for myself more and putting myself into my artwork. Not saying that all the other pieces I did, like, not saying that I didn't enjoy them or that wasn't me. Some you kind of tell if they were like forced. I didn't really enjoy it. Some other ones you can tell the difference. But I definitely am going to start drawing more for me in 2019, stuff that I like to do. Like, I'm really into like fantasy type stuff, but don't worry, like, again, experimenting, branching out. I don't know, you never know what might happen, but definitely going to draw more for me. And I feel my last thing that is on my 2019 art goals list, it's really weird because it's not like really an art goal, is more of like a YouTube goal. So we'll just say like a 2019 YouTube goal is to just be more of myself, which that probably sound weird because when you watch my videos, like when I watch back my videos, I can tell that like, yeah, it's me. It's maybe like 12% me, but it's not like 100% me. So you're not getting like all of Kiara. You're just getting like, I feel like I'm real standoffish in my videos, and I don't want to seem like that. I don't want y'all to watch me, but don't really like connect with me, if that makes sense. I don't like that. So I definitely want to change that. I'm trying to find different ways to record videos for you that makes it interesting for you, but also fun for me. Because I kind of noticed that, like, you know, like the recording of drawings and voiceovers, like, yeah, they're fun, but then I want like a little bit extra. Like, I want to represent me in my videos so y'all can really connect with me and feel like we homies chilling and talking about art and we draw together. That's what I want it to be. So I definitely have to work on that, but I will. I promise I will. I'll get better. I still gotta get used to talking to the camera because it's been a while, but I'm gonna get better. And also another YouTube goal is to go back to being consistent. I'm gonna start kicking myself in the butt for it. I need to start like recording videos at a time and not waiting until the last minute. Like, it's awful. Some days I just don't feel like it. But I will say one thing. If I just don't feel like recording, I am not going to give y'all a shitty video. Point blank, period. If I'm just out of it, I don't feel like doing anything, I'm not motivated or anything, I'm not going to record crap to give y'all crap, if that makes sense. Like, I want it to be something I enjoy, that I don't mind putting up, and something that I know you all will enjoy. So again, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not uploading it. Point blank, period. So, and I'm also going to take my mental breaks. If I just need it, I'm going to do it. Always remember, your mental health comes first. You come first. You have to take care of yourself. Always remember to take care of yourself. But enough, positivity speech. Spread it, because we all need it. Also, I wanted to take this moment to thank a subscriber and follower for messaging me. Oh my god, I swear I can talk sometimes. I'm really sorry that I got to your message really late, Bree. I hope you're watching this, and I really want you to know that your message meant a lot to me. I'm so happy that I can inspire you and for you to get back into your passion. Like, that is my goal here, to help inspire and say, yes, you can do it too. Stuff don't have to be perfect the first time you do it, and you can eventually get to where you want to be with practice. It may not be perfect, but you'll get there. So I just really want to thank you so much. Like, your words also helped me, because I did feel like at one point that like my art and like my efforts of doing stuff wasn't really getting through, and I felt like, what's the point? And I also felt like just not drawing anymore. I didn't want to do YouTube. Like, I had a mental breakdown on just like life in general, and that was a part of it. And I felt like, well, maybe I need to give up art because it's not really getting through to anybody. I don't know like what my purpose is. It's weird, like really deep life stuff that I felt, but I just really want to thank you, because your message made me realize, like, yes, this is what I'm here for, to inspire, mostly to inspire young African/Black American male and female to, like, yes, we are here. You have someone that is just like you. Don't let nobody talk you down into it. If you're into your art, be passionate about it. You can do it. Don't let nobody tell you can't. And if you fell out of your art, that you can get back into it. I didn't start taking art seriously till 2015, and I've been drawing since I was a kid. Like, I was drawing at a very, very young age, but then I stopped because I just fell out of it, but decided to pick it right back up, and look where we're at now. So even if you stop, you can get back on it. If you think about stopping, don't. You got this. We need more of you, so we can all just continue to show each other that we can prosper. But I want to just thank you for that, Bree, because it meant a lot. Like, I wish I can fully show how much it meant, but I really, really, really just want to thank you so much for your message. And if any of you guys want to message me on Instagram, you can. Again, I will have it posted somewhere. It'll flash somewhere. And then also I will have the link to all of my social medias in the description box, as well as my Storenvy. So I mean, if you want to send me a message, go forth. I'll read it and I will reply. I have no problem replying. It may be a little bit late if I'm going through a mental breakdown, but I will get to you. But yeah, guys, that's all that I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to share my 2019 art goals with y'all / YouTube art goals. Wanted to thank Bree, because really enjoyed that message. And you know what, guys, let's just make this our year. Like, I really know it's, for some people, it's really weird to claim years. I kind of stopped claiming them because nothing was turning out right. But you know, it's time to get out there. We need to work. We need to do what we need to do. This is also a message to myself, so when I watch this back, I'm kind of talking to myself like, come on, Kiara, get to it. Do what you need to do. But yes, like, let's go do the stuff we need to do. If you stop the hobby, want to pick up with it, get to it. Want to work towards a goal, do it. Need to start working towards it, like, just do it. That's kind of like my mindset for this year to like, well, I'm just gonna do it. You got this. Your 2019 is gonna be great. And I'm going to talk to you all in my next video. Bye.